Hello and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the RDA. Mr. Manchester United's Mr. Starboy, the face, the almost like the Captain America poster boy for Manchester United, Dr. MBE, Marcus Rashford, PR Rashford, Trashford, whatever you want to call him. Supposedly he wants out of Manchester United. Wow. Now, obviously this is coming from Fabrizio Romano, so that's not even like a just a normal out of the blue story. Rashford hasn't really come out and confirmed anything or denied anything yet, so it's very interesting to see. But yeah, today Fabrizio Romano says Marcus Rashford is considering his future. He's concerned about the lack of game time. Sources close to Man United forward tell me he has always been professional, but he wants clarity. His current Manchester United deal runs out in 2023, and then he also had another tweet saying more on Marcus Rashford's story. His contract expires in June 2023, but Man United have an option to extend, as they always really do, for a further season. I'm told no decision has been made yet. Sources tell me that he's concerned and is bemused with the role in the team due to the lack of playing time. It's very interesting that you can look at it two ways. One, that really is the truth, or two, it's spin, and he's just using this for a new contract at Manchester United, a big contract in which he does not deserve whatsoever. Initial thoughts: everyone knows where I stand with Rashford. Everyone knows how people on this channel has been standing with Rashford lately. We kind of pissed off with him. We kind of given up with him because to be honest with you, there's nothing left for me to see with Rashford. There hasn't been development, there hasn't been any improvement, and honestly I couldn't be asked with Marcus Rashford. I think his attitude is stinky, and I think if that story really is true and he's concerned and is bemused by the fact that he's not getting game time, it's because you shit, Rashford. And a lot of his players, I wish I could tell it to them to their face, a lot of you players need to wake up, because you lot are shit. You are absolutely shit, and you do not deserve to play for Manchester United. Be all and end all. It is as simple as that. Rashford's stats this season, usually it's been good. He had a good season last time with the Martial and the Greenwood front three. That was the last real good season I can picture of Marcus Rashford. It's only been downhill from there. It's been no improvement, and it's been absolutely horrific. And it's not just Rashford. I could say it for many other players. But, with the Rashford situation, it's very interesting because, this is a player that lots of our fan base likes, Lots of our fans would like them, Like, you never would have thought in a million years that Marcus Rashford will leave Manchester United. And I don't think he will. I think this really is a play to get a new big contract for Marcus Rashford. But I really do want him out. I would take money for him. I would give him away because I don't think there's any value to me, because he doesn't bring anything to the team. He's kind of dusted already, and he's still pretty young. He's 24 years old, So, I don't know with Rashford. You look at his stats this season, 24 games this season, 5 goals, 2 assists. I mean, it's not really good for forward player, And he plays a winger, he's very selfish, It's not really good. It really isn't good. And then what does Rashford offer us when he doesn't have a goal and assist to his name? Nothing. And that for me is the biggest problem. Take Marcus Rashford's goals away. What does he really offer us? Nothing. The pace he can't use, he can't dribble anymore, he doesn't have that skill anymore, he doesn't look that sharp, he doesn't look passionate anymore, he doesn't look like he wants to be at United anymore. When he's in the wing positions, he doesn't want to create, he's just taking ridiculous shots from ridiculous angles. In big games, he just goes completely, he's almost irrelevant, he's so bad, he loses the ball frequently. At the moment, what does Rashford do good? Because it's not even like we can long ball it over anymore. He runs onto it, beats his man and scores a goal. That was classic Rashford. Long ball over the top, he gets the ball with a good first touch, beats his one man and scores a goal from the wing. But he doesn't even do that anymore. So to be honest with you, I couldn't be asked if Marcus Rashford left Manchester United. Especially if we had to replace him with someone better. If it was up to me, I would have let Rashford go alone instead of Martial. But that's just my personal opinion. And I know lots of people are going to disagree with that one. But for me, there's nothing really special about Marcus Rashford, So it's quite a big story. I think this really is a big story today about Marcus Rashford. There's lots of other stories today. Again about leaks, about the the players not feeling like, knowing that they're not doing their best and they deserve to do better. But 16 minutes ago as well, supposedly Simon Stone, Rashford feels his career has stalled and is concerned about international prospects will be damaged if the situation fails to improve. Well, even then I couldn't be asked, because international is completely different to Manchester United. I only care what you're doing on Manchester United shit. I couldn't give two, I'm not going to swear, but two, what you do for England, to be honest with you. So at the end of the day, if Rashford wants to leave, sell him. Couldn't be asked, you know. I really couldn't be asked. And I know what's crazy is that lots of people really do like Rashford, like I said. But I'm not one of them. I have got no love left for Rashford. I was never really a big Rashford fan from the beginning, if any of you guys have been watching the channel. So for me, this is music to my ears. Get him out of the club. Couldn't be asked, simple as that. But yeah, anyways, I think it's a very interesting situation to keep an eye out. So let's keep an eye on it. Let's see what happens. Let's see how it develops. I think this whole thing is just for a new contract, but let's see, because logically speaking, you'd never think Rashford will leave in a million years, and I don't think United would want to lose Marcus Rashford, because United don't care about footballing abilities and footballing attributes. They just care what you do for social media and the look and the brand of the club. And Marcus Rashford is number one in those aspects. His PR, his work off the field is amazing, but on the field he's absolutely dog, you know. So that's just the situation. But anyways, I know lots of people are not going to like this type of video, and I know lots of people are going to disagree with me, but that's life, you know. I don't mind that. I don't mind, you know. I really don't. So let me know what you think on the Marcus Rashford situation, and subscribe if you are new. Smash the like. I shall check you all tomorrow again. Goodbye.